So, thanks for tuning into Geester's World. Let's get this show popping, do what we do best, and get guilty pleasures on and going. What's poppin'? Welcome to Geester's World. So, thanks for tuning in. I thank God for all of y'all. Thank God for the abundance in life. Thank God for just being God. He's just so good. Alright, so let's get this started, right? So the Oscars happened this week. We obviously wasn't happy with the results, right? But let's report on the hoes, right? There was some good stuff that happened. So Jimmy Kimmel, he opened up the show with a great monologue, even brought up the Will situation in a really good way. So I fucks with it. I liked it. It was respectable. Good opening. Definitely.
If anyone in this theater commits an act of violence, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor and permitted to give a 19-minute long speech. The Academy has a crisis team in place. If anything unpredictable or violent happens during the ceremony, just do what you did last year. Nothing. Maybe even give the assailant a hug.
The way that Rihanna's man, ASAP, just loves her. And she actually did a really good job, I ain't gonna lie, vocally and everything. And even had that little Beyonce moment when it just kept going up. And that was on point. That was on point. But the way he looked at her, that's the way, you know. I need to find somebody that looks at me that way, you know? So there was some big time actors that we know for a long time, especially the Asian ones, that decided to just kill the game and finally got their Oscar. Just check out some of their quick moments and speeches. Those three, definitely Brendan, Michelle, like they just got to me. They got to me, you know what I mean? Definitely. Check it out.
My goodness. I started in this business 30 years ago, and things, they didn't come easily to me, but there was a facility that I didn't appreciate at the time until it stopped. And I just want to say thank you for this acknowledgement. It's been like I've been on a diving expedition on the bottom of the ocean, and the air on the line to the surface is on a launch being watched over by some people in my life, like my sons Holden and Leland and Griffin and my best first mate Jeannie. Thank you again, each one and all. I'm so grateful to you. Good night.
Mom, I just won an Oscar. I spent a year in a refugee camp, and somehow I ended up here on Hollywood's biggest stage. They say stories like this only happen in the movies. I cannot believe it's happening to me. Dreams are something you have to believe in. I almost gave up on mine. To all of you out there, please keep your dreams alive.
For all the little boys and girls who look like me watching tonight, this is a beacon of hope and possibilities. This is proof that dreams dream big and dreams do come true. And ladies, don't let anybody tell you you are ever past your prime. Never give up.
I know everybody wanted me to, they called me asking me about the whole Angela Bassett not, winning the award that day. Oscars is super racist. Like, that's how they really are. Like, let's just keep it 100. Yes, for the Asians for getting their props finally, but it took, 89 years for them to get one? So, at the end of the day, Oscars are so racist. Hashtag Oscars are so racist. But, at the end of the day, what we need to remember is that let's just pretend, let's go with the category. The category should have went to Angela Bassett or Stephanie, because I did see Everywhere, Everything, All at Once, and it was an amazing, amazing, amazing movie all around. Actors, writing, script, the set, everything, all around. No lie. But Wakanda Forever, love it. And Angela Bassett is way deserving. This is not an award about like a million things. It's an award specifically about the movie. Remember that that's their like a scapegoat to not say it's a racist situation, and why they don't give our black creators, our black actresses, our black actors the accolades they deserve. But Jamie Lee Curtis ended up winning, and I think at the end of the day, not only Angela Bassett, but we all felt that heartbreak because we all wanted Angela to win. We were all rooting for her. She was the front runner. It was on the interviews and everything. It was just corny how they didn't give it to her. But we do love Jamie Lee Curtis, so we don't want to take away from her shine either. But listen, I need y'all to check out Angela's face. Our heart broke with her. Check it out.
And the Oscar goes to...
Jamie Lee Curtis!
Jamie Lee Curtis made her big screen debut in the horror classic Halloween.
And
obviously the most cutest bromance in the industry right now, Michael B. Jordan. And they just came out and gave love to Angela because, you know, obviously even backstage they felt, before they had to present for their award, they felt, you know, her heartbreak for her. They even like shouted out, "Hi, Auntie." Like, check it out.
Hey, Auntie, we love you.
Angela, I don't have an Oscar to give you, but the people, the culture, the world, we know you did that thing and you deserve the Oscars. We give you 1,000,000 Oscars because for every movie you have done from day one, okay? From Bosman to the Nala movie and how Stella got her groove back and just all these crazy monologues you have blessed us with every movie you've done. What's love got to do with it? Which you should have got an Oscar for. Honestly, we praise you. We got you. So to keep going though, we had the Vanity Fair Oscars party going on after, and everyone was looking lovely. But the one that made a splash was Ciara, because she was basically AKA naked. But this is a splash on the internet. These damn trolls. Honestly, before I even let y'all see what she was wearing, the trolls all over the internet saying she's a mother, she shouldn't wear things like that. Listen, as a hardcore feminist, first of all, they can do whatever the hell they want. They're superheroes. They're mothers. They do everything. So they're allowed to create the rules of what can they do and what can they not do for themselves. Period. Their body, their choice. But for you dummies who love to just come at the colored women and forget about the white women, there were plenty of them. Check out the size when you're looking at Ciara. Plenty of them. It was a theme that night, the nakedness. Aight? Check it out. I am a hottie all day. Like, I'm so excited. Megan Thee Stallion is back, and I can tell she is back. Alright? Like, I can't wait. But she ended up on that carpet that night looking amazing with the natural fro going on, looking voluptuous in the outfit, and letting us know an album's coming soon. Check it out.
I'm here. The designer of this dress is from Houston, Texas. Okay. He got me snatched tonight. Come on, boss.
Speaking of Houston, you get your Renaissance ticket?
You don't be hating on me, but I got them. You know Beyonce is my auntie. Beyonce. Let me get a ticket.
Like, are you working any new music? A new single?
I am. New album. Y'all hoes, bye.
Ciara is dropping a new single, The Girls, March 24th. Ciara's been looking great, giving us fashion, giving us little jump off music, but hopefully we're gonna get an album this time around, like a full album from her. We are ready, CC. So y'all need to just check out this little clip she dropped on her Instagram. See it?
I'm outside, having my own shit. booking my own trips. Don't ever let them disrespect you in class.
Today's recording, right, it was done on a Friday, right? That's why I'm dropping now on Saturdays. But I'll get to that in the future or whatever. But on Saturdays, we're going to be dropping now. But so I record on Fridays. But Friday today is St. Tamar's Day. Happy birthday, Tamar Braxton. I'm a total Tamartian all day. She dropped her new single, so she's back with some music. She's also back with a new TV show. I'll get to that in a second. But the new single's called Changed. It's out now everywhere. Let's run it up for her birthday. All weekend, all week. Let's make it a #1 R&B song. Let's do it. They're using the sample, I think, from SWV, if I'm not mistaken. Check it out.
What up? How you feeling?
I feel good, bestie. How you feel?
Really sweet?
Well, you know, I feel great because it's been a long time since I put out anything. And that's because I didn't like truly feel connected. Like I had, you know, good songs to put out, you know, like cool songs to put out, songs that I like to put out, but not something that like resonates so much with me. You know what I mean?
What makes it resonate so much?
Well, because I feel like everybody that I like or date, I feel like they the one or want them to be the one, you know. And then you try, and then sometimes you be wrong. I mean, in my case, I've been wrong. And so I felt good about where I am, like in my life, like secure in like who I am and when I date, how I date. My expectation is not, you know, are you the one anymore? It's like, how good does it feel right now? You know what I
know what you mean.
So I'm excited because this is finally like a record, like very much close to like Love and War that I feel right now. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, I'm excited for everyone else to hear it.
All right.
Yeah.
This is mad random, but I had to just put it in here really quickly. So the other day, Beyonce was taking a picture with her mother outside in the streets, and somebody in the car was actually recording it. See at the end, the bodyguard coming in. But definitely, I just wanted y'all to see this clip. Check it out.
Y'all, look at Beyonce and her mama by my car, outside my car. Y'all look at this shit. Oh my God.
One of my favorite shows. This is something y'all probably don't even know about me, but one of my favorite shows. Not only I love to talk about, you know, Megan Thee Stallion or Real Housewives or anything, but I love talking about The View. I love politics. I love all that stuff. And The View has a little bit of everything. And that's where my inspiration has come from, definitely. I am just The View on my table, right? But they're under fire this week because, you know, we do live in a much more sensitive world. And not sensitive in a weak way at all. Let me clarify. More or less, we should watch how we say things of what we normalized, right? But it wasn't really a big deal. We all knew Whoopi wasn't coming out of nowhere with this. But at the end of the day, the word was gyp. And I guess that's a slur, you know, for, I guess, like gypsies and more stuff like that. You know, like, I didn't get into it. I think it's a Romanian slur or something like that. But I know she didn't mean it that way. But check it out.
There are people who still believe that he got, you know, gypped somehow in the election will still believe that he cared enough about his wife to pay that was gas. Pay, you know, to pay that money from his personal thing. But I just don't understand. If that was the...
So before people run around saying like she's trying to keep her job and stuff like that, I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all really a fan of the show or y'all really watching and you're not watching just clickbait, then you would definitely know that Whoopi Goldberg does not apologize when she doesn't feel like she needs to, or maybe y'all just doing too much. But she did send an apology out. Check it out.
You know, when you're a certain age, you use words that you know from when you were a kid or you remember saying, and that's what I did today, and I shouldn't have. I should have thought about it a little longer before I said it, but I didn't. And I should have said cheated, and I used another word, and I'm really, really sorry.
Honey, y'all know on the Green Light episode last week, last week I had told y'all that about SWV and Escape having a show, Queens of R&B. Like, let me tell you, it's juicy. I've been watching this, like, even on episode 2 already. Like, it is juicy. Not in the best way possible, but in the best way possible. Like, it's juicy for us to know what's going on behind the scenes, because you gotta remember last year there was mad stuff on the blogs going on with Escape. But now, I love reality TV. We get to see a glimpse of everything. Of course, there's some editing that goes on to make it seem a certain way, but what they say is what they say. And clearly, you know, we got Tamika saying Latasha stole some money from her. Like, it just gets deep. But then, like, before I even get into that, there was a scene where Latasha's talking about Candy. Mind you, they don't really like each other, so it doesn't even make sense that Latasha came up with all this, but this is what Latasha had to say.
When it comes to Candy and I, we had issues with me singing.
We've always bumped heads, whether
I'm
it's
saying,
one
but
thing or
why?
another.
Because you would get angry, Candy, when I would have to sing a lot of songs, and you made that very clear.
Bye.
And although she never wants to say that, everybody knows that's to be true.
You guys have been stuck in a time warp that's, not healthy.
She was a young one.
All right, because, I gotta, get my little smoke in. So, the thing is, Candy Burruss, the thing is, she is not my favorite housewife. Never has been. I'll probably have tweets in my Twitter where at specific episodes, I'm like, I ain't got time for her. But let me tell you, she is my favorite celebrity, like, outside of the Housewives franchise, before she was on there and after. Everything how she carries herself outside of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I love it. But anyway, besides the point, she comes back with always receipts, and I like her. She's not known to be a liar, you know what I mean? Is she known to maybe, like, not always want to confront everything about her? But she's fair, because she shows so much about herself anyways. But, check it out. Candy came back with the receipts. Like, girl, ain't nobody jealous of her.
By her and other people that I was so jealous, and I made it so hard for her. That's the reason why she had to go solo, and said that I was so jealous of her singing lead. So can we please, I really wanted to make a big picture chart, a picture of our playlist, our song list on the first 2 albums, so we can run down this, but I'm gonna say it to you. Maybe you can post it up. Okay. Humming Coming At You was our first album. Humming Coming At You was intro. Just Kicking It, as you know, was our first single. I'm singing lead on. Pumping, it's a long song 3. I'm singing lead on. Let Me Know, I sing lead on that song. I mean, she's on there too, but I'm just saying I'm singing lead on there. Understanding, we all sing a lead on. With You, am I singing lead on that? Let me see. Let me check. Yeah, I'm singing lead on this one too. That's Tiny and Tasha. That's 2 songs. Do Like Love Is, What Can I Do? I'm sorry, that's the next song after Do You Want To? I'm singing lead on. Do Like Lovers Do, I'm singing lead on. Work Me Slow, I'm singing lead on. Love's a Funny Thing, I think we all singing lead on. I definitely am singing lead on that. And Keep It On The Real, I'm singing lead on. Please tell me, that's 2 albums, 2 platinum albums. The second album, there's only 2 songs that I don't have a lead verse. So, what are you talking about?
Y'all just really need to watch this show. If you got Peacock or Bravo, like, watch it on Sundays. It's popping, it's great. Like, but then the tea is sisters, because you remember they're sisters, Tamika and Natasha, and they are sisters, like blood sisters. So I'm gonna, take it easy on how I give my opinion on the situation. But from what I can see on the cameras, Natasha, you lying, girl, and Tamika's telling the truth, like, about you stealing her money. Like, I can see it in the guilt in your mother's eyes, and I can see it in the guilt in your eyes as well, instead of covering up so much. But anyways, let me stop getting into all that stuff. Check out the fact that someone stole her money, right? So, episode airs, and now Tamika gets on the air, and Latasha saying it's not true, that she lied about her stealing her money. So, check it out. Check it out.
SWB.
and escape. Unite, but will the show actually go on?
You and Rocky stole my money. That's it. Stop. We can't be stopped.
So Latasha obviously got on the internet and got another place to take by as a lie. So Tamika, you know, she had to say what she had to say on her YouTube with her daughters. Mind you, your daughters are beautiful, by the way. Like, gorgeous, stunning. Y'all all stunning anyways. Like, beautiful family. Latasha, I really hope y'all just, I suggest you should do is definitely just tell the truth and let it all be out and bygones be bygones. Do your little thing and everything. But anyways, this is what Latasha had to say in an interview somewhere else.
Is to say, okay, you saying all these lies about me on TV. Let's talk about the truth. Let's talk about you stealing money from me and I forgave you. I would have never brought it up. That was years ago. I never brought it up. I never got paid back. I had to pay taxes on it and I hid it from my husband. So guess what? My husband knows now. So he's saying, he probably like, dang, I can't even trust you. So your sister them stole? Because he's like, okay, our taxes are going crazy right now. What's going on with the taxes? I'm lying to my husband, protecting my sister. Never got the money back and had to pay taxes on the money. The only thing my mama said was, you don't know what she was going through at that time. That's what she said to me. And you know what, I forgave her.
And you were pregnant.
And I was pregnant.
By the way.
I was pregnant.
With our money.
I was pregnant with our money when this happened. And this beautiful thing was in college.
Yeah.
So we was paying out of pocket for her college. You don't think I could have used that money? But it got swept under the rug. Just like everything that my sister does gets swept under the rug.
Okay, so as fans of Escape, but I'm a fan of Candy, I'm a fan of Tiny. Shout out to all of them, okay? Like, no tea, no shade. Like, the real bosses, boss, like celebrity status-wise, is Candy and Tiny. So, but Tamika, all of y'all, it's true. Now the girl ain't don't want to be on the, Escape tour and all that stuff with them, but I'm gonna let you know I'm still buying my ticket when they go on tour again, without you or not, girl Latasha. Like, this is not shade to you or anything. It's just really petty, and also Tamika can fucking sing, okay? So at the end of the day, like, Tamika can sing your parts, and I'm good to go. You know what I mean? Escape. Get it together, though. Y'all need to do like SWV. We've seen their reality show. And we kind of don't force them to love each other no more. But we kind of know them bitches don't want to eat dinner at each other's houses all the time. And they're cool with that. They deliver what they got to deliver. We want y'all to deliver what you deliver. So it's not even the girls I'm talking to. It's Latasha. Like, figure out a middle ground of where, somewhere the truth is and the lies. But there are lies, obviously, in the middle of all this. So I need y'all to get it together.
I had love with you just to find myself.